Companies are rolling out some new smart chip cards, and you may already have one in your wallet.
They're designed actually to reduce fraud, and next month stores are supposed to have readers that accept them. News Channel 8's Peter Bernard is live in Clearwater tonight. And Peter, what do we, the consumer, need to know about these new cards?
There are some things you need to know. One thing, they take a little bit longer to process, but here's some other stuff. This is what your current card most likely looks like. It's a little old-fashioned. It's got a magnetic stripe on the back. Your new card is going to look like that. As you say, you may have one already, and look right there. It's got a little computer chip right on the front.
For the first time in decades, how you buy things with a credit card is about to change. Identity theft victim Nadine Thomas is excited.
So the chip cards, you think is going to help solve this?
Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, so yeah, I think it's a great idea, yeah.
How you use the chip card is different.
So you don't swipe it as you might normally do.
Right.
Instead, what you're going to do is pop your card right into the bottom.
Gail Anderson from this Clearwater Target store showed me how they work. With the chip on the card facing up, you slide it in about an inch and leave it.
It's going to communicate with your bank and make sure that that's your legitimate card, and everything is good to go. So now you can remove it.
You retrieve your card when you hear the beeps or the screen says so. The new chip cards are supposed to reduce fraud.
The card makes it a whole lot harder for somebody to physically counterfeit the card.
But there is a flaw in the system. Unlike in Europe, chip cards don't require a PIN.
Truth is that it's kind of a half step, because if you add a PIN with it, it makes it a whole lot harder to commit fraud with.
PINs are coming. Target is planning to require them, but internet sales are still vulnerable, and so are stores that haven't installed the new terminals.
Credit card fraud isn't going anywhere anytime soon. There's just too much money in it for the bad guys.
And October 1st is a big day for these new chip cards. That's the day that responsibility for fraudulent charges goes from the banks to the merchants if they don't have the latest technology installed. Stacey and Keith?
Boy, that'll hit them where it hurts, won't it, Peter? And hey, I have a question. One of my cards has already been replaced, but can I still use my other old credit cards until the new ones arrive?
You can. Those magnetic stripes on the back, or strips you want to call them, they are still good, and a lot of stores still have that. As a matter of fact, when they even mail out those new cards with a little chip on board, they're going to have the magnetic strip as well, because there's so many merchants out there that are just not ready.
Yeah, we're just all going to have to be patient, too, when you're in line and someone's working on that and they're not quite ready. And you're looking at your watch, but
come
hey,
holiday
change.
season,
Yeah, we have to.
It's not that long. It's just a couple of seconds.
All right, thank you, Peter Bernard, live in Clearwater tonight.
Yeah.